Praise be Jesus Christ and Mary Immaculate. Welcome to this 18th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We're going to read from the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 24 to 35. In today's Gospel reading from John 6, 24, 35, we encounter a crowd that has been following Jesus fervently. They've been following him and now they're searching for him. They have just witnessed the miraculous multiplication of the loaves and fish, and they were hungry for more. However, their hungry is not just for physical bread. It's a deeper hunger that Jesus seeks to address. It's a deeper hunger that most people experience, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know where to go. It's to go to Jesus. And while the crowd is initially driven by the desire for physical sustenance, Jesus redirects their focus, shows them where to focus, to something far greater than just the bread and fish that was physical. Something greater than something greater, which is the spiritual nourishment that he alone can provide. Anybody can give you bread, anybody can give you fish, but Jesus alone can give us spiritual nourishment. Jesus tells them, "Do not work for food that perishes, but for the food that endures for eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you." Here, Jesus is inviting the crowd and all of us, indeed every single one of us, to seek the true bread of life. This bread is not merely physical loaves that fills our stomachs, but the life and the teachings of Jesus that fill our souls. When Jesus declares, "I am the bread of life," he is calling us to look beyond the immediate and tangible and to recognize the spiritual nourishment that he offers us. This call is a challenge to lift our focus from the temporary, the worldly, to what is eternal, this divine relationship that sustains us now and forever. Jesus' words challenges us to examine what are our motivations for following Jesus. Why do we seek Jesus? Is it merely for the blessings and the miracles? Or is it for something deeper, for that relationship with him and the Father that he so longs for, that he hungers for? Jesus calls us to a higher understanding of our relationship with God, one that moves from the transactional view, you do this for me and I do this for you, or I say these prayers and I'll do these novenas and I'll do these and you'll do this for me, or a lasting relationship of child that freely relates to its parents, knowing that its parents are going to love the child, protect the child, and nourish the child. Jesus calls us to a higher understanding of our relationship with God, one that views to one deep and abiding faith. Reflecting our contemporary world, we see a society that is filled with people hungry for meaningful and for meaning and for fulfillment in their lives. Many seek to satisfy this hunger with things that perish, that don't last, leaving them empty and always on a constant search for more. Jesus' invitation to the crowd is also his invitation to us today. Come to me and believe in me. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never hunger, and whoever believes in me will never thirst, says Jesus. In our lives, we often find ourselves chasing after various forms of bread. The bread of success, the bread of wealth, the bread of comfort, the bread of security, even the bread of religiosity. These are not in themselves bad. They are good things, but they are temporary. Jesus invites us to seek what truly satisfies, the bread of life that he offers. This bread represents the life and the teachings of Jesus, which provides eternal sustenance. As we partake in the Eucharist today and every day, let us remember that the bread we receive is not just a symbol, but it is the real presence of Jesus, the true bread of life. Let us open our hearts to this divine nourishment and allow it to transform us, filling us with his love and with his grace. The passage underscores the necessity of seeing beyond the immediate and the tangible to recognize the spiritual substance that Jesus offers. This call to deeper faith is a reminder that our relationship with Jesus should be rooted in trust and belief of his promise of eternal life. In conclusion, let us heed Jesus' call to seek the food that endures for eternal life. Let us deepen our faith and our relationship with him, trusting that he will provide all that we truly need. May we always hunger and thirst for the bread of life, and may we be filled with his everlasting, joyful presence. God bless you.